20 years ago, a bunch of teenagers played a game of great and terrible power. There were no rules in early aughts America/Tokyo, until a boy named Yugi discovered that he could abuse the system. Now, it is up to ShibuyaGato.
Two foes glowing in an alley, 5 feet apart in a shadow game.
Shora.
Help! A gay has fallen dramatically and cannot get up.
Calamity Carl.
You can mask your monsters, but you can't mask your true feelings. Now kiss.
And Bio-Roxas.
I returned, and I found a power deep within myself that will only manifest itself as plot armor to keep me alive from a 20-story freefall that would probably send me to the Shadow Realm.
To revisit these past events using the Millennium Microphone and save the world from the Shadow Games, just as that bad Egyptian bitch did 5,020 years ago.
Oh wait, did Shore do his opening?
I mean, we recorded our intro bits.
Oh, duh. Hello, I'm back. You guys miss me?
It has been a while for you, Bio, so it's fair that you're out of the loop a little bit.
I missed you, Bio.
I did not miss you.
Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck? Is that allowed?
Is this allowed?
Oh, man. I'm just kidding.
Hey, stop.
How have you been, Carl?
Good. How you been?
Yeah. Mid.
I feel that.
I feel like all of 2020,
this really just has
where I was
been.
supposed to like have a terrible year, has just like happened all in January.
Hell yeah, baby.
Damn.
It's been great.
Yeah. This really just has been a fucking boring week, to be honest.
It really just has been a week, I guess.
It's been boring for you, maybe. I opened up a fucking desk and found it had no goddamn screws to put it together.
Oh, I saw that.
Shit, dude.
That was incredible.
Took everything off my desk and was like, all right, let's put this thing together. I have nothing to do that with. Guess I'm putting my shit back on my desk.
Yikes.
Sucks.
Sending this back. Called customer support
I was about
twice.
to say,
They hung up
didn't
on
you-
me twice.
Yeah.
Jesus.
How did they hang up? Was it like they put you on hold and then they just like
Yeah,
kind
they
of
put
like
me on
disconnected?
hold, and then after a while it just went click, and I was like,
Yeah.
oh. All right, fuck you. I want a refund.
Honestly, at that point, I would just fucking request a refund from my bank and tell them to go fuck themselves and never send it back.
Just
That's
keep
all right,
all
they
the
gave me a
wood.
refund.
You can't do anything with it. Just out of
Hey,
spite.
hey, you kids out there, y'all want this wood?
Y'all
these
want
iron
some
pipes?
wood?
Ooh, grind it up and like pretend that
Sir,
you're selling them like
police.
drugs. Just,
The last time a stranger offered me some wood,
oh man, that's actually that's not a good idea.
I said no. Welcome to the Millennium Microphone.
That is the correct answer,
Welcome to the
Carl.
Millennium Microphone. It really says something that the most interesting thing that happened this week was everybody freaking the fuck out about Nostalfo cosplayers' massive cock.
Oh,
That was
I
a nice
saw.
penis.
Okay, yeah.
Put the fear of God in me.
I haven't seen the images, thank God. I don't want to see the images, please no.
I
but
saw
it
one
was
picture
on Twitter
about-
trending for a while, and the funniest bit, the
That was
funniest
the
part of
weirdest
the whole
fucking
thing was just someone going, "Do it, Twitter. Tell me why Astolfo is trending. I've had to watch Minecraft Let's Players be on trending the past 4 months because they flexed their fingers. Tell me why Astolfo is trending."
Shibuya, you've
man.
messed with the cardinal rule of the internet, which is if you say to somebody don't do thing, then someone will do thing.
And then someone will get hard blocked.
Shibuya, let me just go ahead and say this. Larger than a Monster Energy can.
That is the comparison I saw constantly. I've only seen the images of the
Jeez.
Monster Energy can itself, and I'm like, okay, congratulations, have
Fucking
a nice
terrifying.
day. Goodbye.
That does not sound comfortable at all for anybody.
I'm sure you would
involved.
probably start to feel lightheaded getting an erection with that.
I'm starting to feel
If
like
not
I'm
passing
having
out.
to deal with the talk of all this for more than a few passing lines.
I think the only thing I saw about it was one of the voice actors was like, oh, like the character I voice is trending, and then she was like, oh no, wait, that's all the
God.
context I know for it. And I was like, I'm not looking any closer.
Yeah, she's like, this character voice is trending. Why are you guys saying, oh no?
Oh no!
Like it looked like a bit, Like, it definitely looked like she knew what was going on. It was a bit, but it was still really funny.
If it's a bit, it's a damn good bit.
What's up, Shora?
So hey, speaking of getting lightheaded with an erection, Carl, Shibuya, y'all's favorite boy, Mako,
Yeah.
Tsunami.
Once again, I am posting
I was
the
like,
image
where's
of
he
me
going
and
with that?
Carl doing the Yujo friendship handshake where it says freaky fish guy in the middle. Once again,
Hell
it is
yeah.
on screen right now. I have that meme saved because it's always fucking applicable.
Do you guys have not mod? Do you guys have folders for your memes?
Yes.
Yes.
Not really.
I have all of my reaction pictures organized into different folders for different moods.
I have different memes in different places
Damn.
depending on the original context in which I make or download them, and then I just get them from there whenever I need them.
I've got laugh, love, dance, creepy, confused, suicide, silence, shock and surprise.
I need to fucking organize them. I've just got a single folder with random miscellaneous images in it, most of which are very cursed. I give you this example.
Oh no, what am I gonna have to look
Oh
at?
god. What is that?
That's terrible, thank you.
Sure, that
I
image
literally-
that image makes me
Any-
want to enliven. Thank you.
Anytime I react to something with an image, I always Google it and have to find it and then download it to upload.
I can see this bitch's eyes in the darkness. I don't
Makes me want to do that.
Christ.
Makes me want that.
Christ,
Oh
Carl.
hey, I have that Woody figure.
Even with the
Awful.
blood. Or,
I don't have the blood effect, but I do have that Woody figure. It's great. His eyes can move. It's horrible.
Yeah, that Woody is infamous for a reason.
Hey, Shibuya.
I saw it at a con for like $35, and I was like, I have to have it.
Quite pasa.
What does the Pot of Greed say about these episodes?
oh yeah, I brought it back. I still didn't learn what it
Bio
did.
brought it with him. How was your time with the Pot of Greed?
Please
Bio?
tell me about the time with the pot of
Not a
greed.
talkative person, honestly. Shibuya always says that it tells her all about the episodes. Couldn't get a peep out of it, so.
Well, that's because I pay
Kinda
him a
sucks.
cut of my cut of the Patreon money. Speaking of which, thank you to
Gotta
our
bribe 'em.
patrons over at patreon.com/Millennium Mike.
I did hear it always go money, 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 money. So that makes sense.
It is the pot of greed. It is a very greedy bastard. You know, legend has it, if you put the pot on your nightstand at night, you will hear a voice that sounds eerily like Mr. Krabs going "Arr, arr, 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 arr," in the middle of the night.
I want that.
I don't want that.
I want
Well,
that.
why'd you take him with you?
I didn't know. No one told me to do that. I'm glad I slept through it.
Well, I told you now.
Damn,
Hey,
I'm
Bio,
about
just
to
be
spend-
glad that you didn't. Bio, just be glad you didn't take the moray of greed with you.
Oh yeah, fuck that thing.
Oh
It's scary.
god, the moray of greed.
Who wants to spend $300 on a Pot of Greed premium Bandai figure? Because I might.
Ugh.
Is it life size?
Is it a
That's a great
fish?
question.
What is this?
Moray of Greed. It's a moray eel with the Pot of Greed face.
Yeah.
Ew. That's gross.
It's a really good card. It looks awful.
This
Kills me with nightmares.
The main thing about getting a premium Bandai like $300 pot of greed is if it's life size, I cannot keep that in a house where I live with my family who will ask me questions and say how ugly it is constantly.
Yo, what the fuck is that thing? What the fuck is that? It's looking at me. What the fuck is that? Don't worry about it, mother.
Oh, you have to get it
It's come
sculpted.
from the
You know,
darkness.
in like museums or art places where they sculpt the face so that whatever direction you're looking at it, it still looks like it's looking at you.
Oh no.
Okay,
You have to do that.
Carl, why would I spend $300 on a life-size pot of greed when I could instead spend
Oh no, those are awful.
I'm not sure how much
Let me see.
on a fucking mug of greed?
Its teeth are so
I
yellow.
hate that.
I love the fucking mug, actually. That's something I'm far more tempted to get.
They are currently priced at 53.90 Japanese yen, which is about $51 USD.
Considering
this.
how
You need
well
this
sculpted they are and how well painted, I can respect it.
Yeah, but look at that motherfucker. Look at that thing.
Use the sides of my head and I'm so happy.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh god. Oh god.
Thank you to our pot
That's what I
lords.
want.
I love that so much. Oh my god.
We're
Oh
getting
my
off top.
God.
What does this fucking pod say about this fucking episodes or whatever.
This funky little pot
Oh, God.
has told me personally that episodes 68 through 73 feature Kaiba being a dipshit, Mako being hot, and Obelisk being a tormentor. Bet you didn't see that one coming.
I never would have thought.
Who would have? Not me.
Not me. Hey, who would have thought?
Hey, look at us. Who would have thought?
Hey, Shibuya, real quick question.
Huh?
At the end of the season, is the Pot of Greed just going to evolve briefly into the avatar of the pot?
Is there just like a
I
whole,
think during
like,
the filler, when we need to be our
pot?
strongest, he may evolve into Avatar of the Pot.
Yes, Bio. There's like an entire Pot of Greed archetype
That's
at this
awesome.
point. It's amazing.
It's really good, especially since the original Pot is banned, so these are all just in memory of him.
patrons, if you make our decks, you gotta give me the pot archetype. I need that.
Oh, that would be interesting, actually, to do a duel night where we get our decks made by patrons.
If you guys can hear this side, you can hear my kid melting down.
Hell,
He's not very happy.
Oh. I can't hear
briefly
him,
heard
but
him.
Oh, that's good. Okay.
baby.
baby.
I'll be right back. He's like losing his mind.
Oh,
All right, go take care of your kid. That's fine. And while that's happening, let's take care of the other kid in the room. Happy birthday, Shora.
Hey, Carl.
Today is your birthday. Your
Hey,
birthday
Carl, hey,
is
Carl.
today.
What was it you said to me before recording?
Go
What
and
gift
have
did you get me?
Oh, I got you the gift of recording with us on your birthday.
He just left the call for those who are not aware. But yeah, the day that we recorded this, it is Shora's birthday. So when this episode comes out, it will have been a week since Shora's birthday. So say happy birthday a week ago, Shora, in the comments below,
Now you
and I
see,
will pin
folks.
each and every one.
Shora here. I'm still recording, but I've left the Discord call to fuck with them. I'm about to go back in. So this is gonna be great.
Well, no, I can't do that, but I'll like them and then make them into like a
I will pin
compilation
every
and send them
message.
to. The point is, wish this fucker a happy birthday.
A week from now.
The podcast listeners are going to get a very, very fun bonus content out of what I just did.
Oh no, what the fuck did...
Sure,
Well,
jacked
I-
off mic for like 15
I
seconds.
look forward to listening to it. No, Carl.
I'm back.
No, I left the Discord call for like 15 seconds.
What
Yeah.
happened?
Yeah, I want to know what you said off call.
Well, you'll have to listen back to my audio when you're editing now.
Owned.
My kid was eating a graham cracker, right? And he was trying
Yeah.
to also hold a sippy cup. And so my
no.
wife took his graham cracker so he could hold his sippy cup with both hands, and he was very offended.
Oh no. He
Yeah,
wants
that's
to
children.
multitask.
Yep. That's toddlers. They have a fucking meltdown when literally anything goes wrong. Like
Don't talk
Carl.
about baby Bio like that. I'll beat the shit out of you. Season 2, episode 19!
List of things that didn't age well. 2 fucking Shamu jokes.
Oh yeah, I fucking.
Shamu's fucking dead.
2 of them.
Shamu the whale?
Why? Oh god.
Wait,
It's so bad, dude. Yeah, they make
Whatever's-
2 of them in this episode.
what happened to Shamu?
He was...
I don't know.
He was a whale kept in captivity. I'm pretty sure killed at least 3 of his trainers, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna Google Shamu drama. See if any-
Yeah, no, that will get you the documentary Blackfish. Do not watch it if you want to have a good time.
The TLDR of it, which this is not a general talk podcast. Aquariums, or well, not aquariums. Aquariums are fine, but
SeaWorld,
water
SeaWorld.
parks,
Places
SeaWorld,
like
things
SeaWorld.
like that. Places where they put the animals on display as a show, and they try to keep fucking whales, killer fucking whales. Yeah, no, those places are inherently fucked up and should be shut down.
It's fucked. You know what's not fucked?
Whoa.
What's not fucked is how fucking off-model Kaiba was at the beginning of this episode.
I
Holy
mean,
shit.
I was gonna say the hot fish man, hot fish man, hot fish man, hot fish man.
Oh shit, I forgot. I was gonna look up the art director for this episode, because Battle City has this weird thing where they change the art director like every few episodes, which leads to some really funny shots, like Kaiba at the fucking start of the first episode we watched, at episect 19.
Yeah. I'm pretty
Because
sure. I don't think it was this
He looked like
episode.
he had a fucking bowl cut.
Don't lecture me with your $30 haircut.
He looked so fucking off-model. It was kind of great.
Yeah, and then there's one episode, I forget which one it is, but it's in this set, where I was like, why is everyone's nose like 2 inches longer than it's supposed to be?
Fucking Akagi looking
It
motherfuckers
was-
over here with their big ass noses.
Yeah, that was some fucking kaiji looking shit, briefly. It was concerning.
I was so confused just watching this little pig man and this carrot head doing rock paper scissors to fight Yugi and Kaiba running up, and
It
I was
was
just
so
like,
funny,
didn't
though.
I click the Mako episodes? And I had to like skip forward to make sure I was watching the Mako episodes. I was like, what the fuck?
Listen, it all
Yeah,
comes
no.
together.
This just fucking proves my point. Even the fucking series itself doesn't truly care about Mako's duels, because they spend like 15 out of the 22 minutes of runtime on these fucking tag duel dudes. Oh my god.
Okay,
I just-
but is sorry, Bio, but I just have to point out: is this the first time on screen we've seen a Pot of Greed played?
Right? I was
Second.
like, oh, it's a thing.
Yo, he played the Pot of Greed.
It happened like last episode, didn't it? It happened literally in the last episode with the
I didn't watch
strings.
Did it?
I was gonna watch those and then write notes, and then 2
I
weeks
didn't
went
write
by.
that down.
And I was like, oh,
I
I need to watch
literally
this week's
mentioned it,
episode.
where I was like, isn't this the first time we've seen Pot of Greed used? And you were like, I don't know, it might have been. And now you're like, this is the first time we've seen Pot of Greed. And I'm like,
Okay, well,
Did
this
your
is
brain
this
work?
is the first time that I think we've seen a protagonist use Pot of Greed, and that's important.
Okay, here we go.
It's different.
I have a fucking example of what I was talking about with Kaiba, though. Look at his fucking hair.
like a bell end.
Bruh,
Once again, don't lecture me with your $30 haircut, Seto Kaiba.
my mom used to put a bowl on my head and just cut around it.
Hell
Oh
yeah.
God, I'm so sorry. I've heard that.
Coconut head?
Pretty much. Except I'd part it right down the middle. It was bad. It was terrible. My wife always
Oh.
talks about it. She's like, that was awful. And I was like, yeah.
Oh no.
Oh man. Anyways.
I love Kaiba's big dick moves of just here's Lord of D and 2 flutes of summoning dragon.
Right?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, no, that was great.
It's just like,
The blue eyes just like literally walking up to these 2 fuckers and screaming in their faces. It's like just so extra.
just trying to one-turn wipe them.
I love how he was straight up just like, I summon all 3 of my blue eyes. Also Hyoran Zaru, because
Why not?
whatever.
Okay, here's my question to you all. It's once again time for what is that card's name in Japanese? What is Hyozanryu's name in Japanese?
Lightning dragon.
I'm gonna guess Crystal Dragon because I remember it being a dragon covered in crystal.
Oh,
Yeah, I was gonna say
thought
like
it was a
Crystal
lightning
Dragon or something like that.
Does it not use lightning?
It does not, but I can understand why you would think that. Its name in Japanese is actually straight up White Diamond Dragon,
Okay.
That was close.
Close enough.
which is
That makes
neat,
sense.
but then why change it to Hyozanryu when there's literally nothing to be censored there?
Yeah, really, I don't get it. It's stupid.
That might just be a fucking direct translation of the
Might be.
like of those
I'm not even
words.
scared that kids would hear
And-
crystal and think crystal meth, then go do drugs.
My my guess is that's just a direct translation, and they thought Yozanryu sounds cool.
True?
I mean, it
I like
does,
these
but
guys.
White Diamond Dragon ain't too bad either.
Uh-oh.
I like these 2 idiots like, how are we gonna deal with this shit? And I'm like, just play Raigeki or Black Hole. What's fucking wrong with you? Always run them.
Your case, sure. Okay, I was like, sure, you muted it.
Oh, I muted on the wrong thing. Okay, well, there's gonna be a little bit of clicking on my fucking thing that has to get cut out. Oh well.
Can I just-
One of my
I
notes
feel
was
so
when
bad.
Yugi first walks into them and they're like, ha, you have to fight us to get past us. And I'm like, it's literally a city. Just go down a block. Like just keep walking and go
Walk
around.
around him.
I mean, you are correct.
Imagine these two motherfuckers going up to you. We challenge you to a duel. Where are you going? Come back. Hey. Hey, boy. Come here, boy. Come on.
No, they just go, hey, Pharaoh.
Pharaoh. He's like, I can't resist the. Yugi, we have to go back.
Oh, the ancient technique. I can't.
I love that
Strong
Yami is
enough.
just getting triggered by this game of rock, paper, scissors.
He's like, I don't have time.
He's
for
like,
your
I am the king of
nonsense."
games, and you bring me this crap.
I felt so bad. Just fucking Kaiba summons Obelisk, and Karibo's just sitting there watching it eat two other monsters, and he's like,
I literally was that screaming cat that has tears in its eyes when I saw Karibo crying at Obelisk eating all these other monsters for strength. I was so distraught. Like, no,
Listen,
Karibo, don't
guys.
cry, baby, please.
That wasn't Karibo crying. That was Karibo looking up in awe. That was Karibo just being like, I have seen the face of God.
This is my new god, the god of destruction.
Okay,
Like-
now
People.
this is bad because I want to draw Karibo and a little Obelisk cat now, and I can't afford to do that.
Obelisk Karibo holding a lighter, just like, I'm gonna start lighting people on fire.
I'm gonna be honest, Shibuya, the Karibo needs to be our fucking thumbnail of the week because it's so good.
Which one?
Oh,
That's
sure,
my
we're gonna
question,
do
'cause
is
there's a couple good Karibos.
The one I just fucking
sure we're
put
gonna
in
do a
in
signature
general.
edit while we do the podcast.
I'm not fucking working on an edit today unless something really funny hits me.
Oh,
I just think that this fucking Karibo that I put in general needs to be our thumbnail because he's good.
It
Look at
is
He's
up
looking
there,
at our
yes.
podcast with awe.
He's looking at me.
He looked at our podcast
freaking
and he saw the
Pac-Man
face of
eyes.
God,
What?
and
His man. Holy
he
shit.
saw the face of God in our podcast, and the face of God looked back like Joseph.
I looked back and went, wow.
No, we'll get to that, Shora. We will get to him.
Also, I looked it up. Even the Japanese text that they used for Hyozan-ryu is literally just Diamondo Dragon.
Yeah.
So where the fuck did they get the name Hyozan-ryu now? I'm so fucking confused because
mean,
it's
Ryu
Hyozan-ryu in every other fucking language.
Yeah, I mean, Ryu means dragon, so Hyozan probably means diamond, which means that they just changed it to Japanese to sound cooler and not actually to censor anything. But the Y is still left to be seen.
No. I like that Kaiba fucked these two jobbers up and was just like, hold up, boyfriend, I'll help you find your friends.
I mean, he's like, I'm only doing this so he can duel. He's like, so like.
Don't get it twisted, Moto. I'm only doing this because I want to duel you.
It's great. I love it.
It is very good.
Kaiba listens to Corpse Husband.
No, apparently Hyozan is the Japanese word for iceberg. What the fuck?
I don't know who this is.
Oh, he's a
Cool.
streamer.
I know he's played like Among Us, and
He's a streamer and a song maker,
yeah, I don't.
an artiste.
I'm so bad at keeping up with trends.
The lyrics to one of his songs is choke me like you hate me when you fuck me, and that's just what I think of when I think of Seto and
He's only
and
23.
Yugi.
He sounds like he's like
Jesus
40.
Christ.
Yeah, he has the voice of, like, someone who has smoked for 10 years.
Right?
Yeah, it's
I've
crazy
only heard him
deep.
once, too.
Delicious.
It is nuts. Was it the clip of him breathing? Because if so, I can understand the confusion.
It was like some kind of meme of him trying to say something in Swedish to PewDiePie. That was like the
No.
only
Oh,
thing
are
I
y'all
see.
That
talking about
actually
that?
sounds kind of
Y'all
funny.
are talking about that corpse dude with the super deep voice. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy's voice is unsettlingly deep. That's all I have
Makes-
to say on him.
Makes my little member get a little excited.
And getting back to
Okay.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Gross.
Speaking of things getting excited,
Fish boy.
Mako Tsunami is excited to get all those fish that were his.
my note as soon as like that whole scene fucking ended was, hell yeah, you go run that sea show, Mako Tsunami, women respecter.
Yeah, he's like, oh, you're burning out. Let me help you. And I was like, oh, he is so simping.
My note was just, this is an aquarium. Why are you stealing our fish?
Yeah, no.
Like, I know he was just
Carl-
being nice and he's a good guy, but just all I could hear in my head was simp, simp, simp.
In the sub, there's a line when she catches him doing this shit, and he's just like, "Oh, I was trying to catch my lunch," and she's like, "Who cares about lunch? This is an aquarium." And then it pans out. It's
That's
really good.
Fucking great.
They said it in the dub, right?
No, but the delivery in Japanese was a little bit better because you hear the line and then it specifically pans out to show the stands and that little, like, stage at the back. And so I felt the delivery was just a lot better executed.
These episodes were like, these two at least, were very, very, very like, we just don't want to focus on this duel.
Yeah.
We want to focus on
Yeah,
everything
for
else
real.
and build on this other stuff and just not focus on Mako Tsunami. Like, you guys could have just had an episode focusing on the duel and then another episode focusing on the rest of the stuff you want to set up. But sure, I guess.
Yeah.
I hope that's what it was like in the sub.
Then they would have had to make the fucking double duel a 5-parter, and they didn't want to do that.
Yeah, in fairness, it already being a 4-parter is a lot, even if it is good.
It really could have been wrapped up in a 3-parter.
Yeah, but they also had to sprinkle in some bits of other stuff that's happening that we haven't gotten to yet.
Fair.
The fucking twirl Joey does. So stupid.
Please tell me there was a better joke about that in the sub.
No,
'Cause
it's literally just him putting on a show for the crowd.
I was so confused. I
Dumbass.
was like, oh, cool. This random person walks up, tries to eat your fish, and then you're like, oh yeah, we should hire him.
I mean, she was running a fever and passed out, so I don't think she had much say in it regardless.
That's true.
It is funny,
I
though.
love the comment of like, do you see Mako anywhere? He's the one on the whale. How do you not notice someone riding a whale? He's like right there.
Gotta love that freaky fish guy.
I am
I am not.
Bakura? Bakura from school? Bakura's about to meet up with another evil twink?
Oh, I love, like, Merrick's always so badass whenever he shows up.
Merrick is great.
Hey, it's Bakura. Bakura from Battle City.
I wonder when someone's gonna tell Merrick that it's called Domino City and not Battle City.
No one is going to tell him, Carl. It's so
Hello,
funny. though.
Yugi. I've come all the way to Battle City to fight you.
But even fucking Tristan lady, he's just like, come on, Serenity, I'll take you to Battle City. And it's like, it's not called that. Why do you
Well, the
people
event
not
is
know
called
the name
that,
of
at
the
least.
town you live in?
The tournament is called
I know
that.
it's the tournament, but it's like, everyone just goes, yeah, I'll bring you to Battle City. Like,
Seto Kaiba would be the person that would buy out the entire city and change his name.
just Battle City, rename
Yes,
it.
this is correct.
I love that one kid in the crowd when they were starting the duel who was just like, yeah, this is so much better.
That's
Yeah.
so funny.
Yeah, in the sub, he's also just like, oh shit, this is turning into Battle City. Yeah!
I love
so
that,
good.
like, Organization 13 just, like, walks up and sits down in the crowd.
Wouldn't it be great if their decks got ruined by the fucking whale who's splashing around in the fucking tank behind them? And so they had to postpone the fucking duel.
Hey, a giant tuna got my
No.
cards all wet.
Shibuya, the alternate ending for these episodes in true Blackfish format.
Stop right there. I know where you're going.
The whale just fucking
No.
comes up onto the platform,
good.
snatches Mako Tsunami down underneath the water.
All right, Wheeler, it's time for... Ah! Well, I guess I'm going to take his cards then and just go. This is a win, right? This counts as a win for me? Kaiba comes up in the helicopter. I'll allow it. Blood for the blood god, Wheeler. Be careful, you're not next.
Mokuba pops out of the water in a scuba gear. Like, I'll allow it.
Kaiba in his helicopter.
Joey just goes under the water to grab his fucking prize card and shit. He
Oh my
comes back up with Mako's arm still with the dual disc attached.
No.
I also got his whole deck instead of just the rarest card.
No. See, I'm thinking Kaiba in the helicopter going, Damn, Wheeler, you may be a third-rate duelist, but you're a first-rate badass.
The
Well
best
done.
thing that happens, the whale jumps up, it snatches Mako down, you see the pool of blood, and then the whale pops back up on the platform with a dual disc on its fin and the little eye on its head, and it goes, "Greetings, Wheeler, I will be your opponent now."
Oh
Does
man.
he use his tail to, like, slap the cards on the duel disc?
Oh my god.
I'm screaming. This
Holy
is too good.
Fucking shit! I might have something custom to draw for a thumbnail
Oh,
now.
no, hold on, no. Merrick is controlling the whale, and he gets one of his rare hunters in the audience to do a front flip onto the platform and play the cards for him. And when Joey's like, "Hey, that's not allowed," he's just like, "How do you expect a whale to fucking duel, Joey?"
This is some fucking Ace Attorney shit this has turned into.
He gets the other air hunters to do like a little upside down pyramid on top of the whales. It's going around in the pen. Everyone's like, "I don't know what's happening anymore, but this is awesome."
The rare hunters all just fucking form a goddamn
Merrick's like,
Millennium
"I
item
do
for the
love a
whale."
good parade. This is excellent. This truly amuses I, Merrick Ishtar."
What the fuck are we doing? Oh no. Oh god. Speaking of Merrick, my name is Merrick. I don't care.
That's so good. I
It's-
don't care.
It's such a good
I love
bit.
these catty gays.
It's such a good bit, and it's a shame that it's for kids only.
Can I just be honest for a second?
What?
Bakura's outfit for this arc, this simple like blue button up with a fucking striped shirt beneath it and casual jeans,
It's good as fuck.
it has the most casual gay energy I've ever seen, and I love it.
Correct.
Meanwhile, Merrick's like, "This is the most hardcore gay energy I've seen in my life."
Yes.
These two are a fucking couple. You can't tell me
said they're
otherwise.
a match made in heaven.
Why do you think my intro was two gays glowing in an alley?
I love that Yami Bakura is just like, "Why should I listen to you? I could just kill you right now and take your items." It's like, damn, dude, fucking savage.
Yeah, and Merrick's like, "Yes, but we could both kill Yugi instead." And
He's like, "Hear me out here.
"I'm interested."
You can have what you want."
Merrick, let me make this clear for you, Merrick. Give me your rod.
Oh, baby, I can give that to you any day of the week.
I mean, I've never had anybody be that direct with me, but damn, okay.
I really don't care for this twink.
Bakura, have you ever listened to a man named Corpse Husband? His lyrics really speak to me.
His lyrics really speak to me, Bakura. I have them tattooed on my back.
In ancient Egyptian, no less.
My final note for the episode is, brother check-in, Seos! That's all I have to say.
God damn it, Carl. I also just want to bring up that in the sub, the aura of them glowing is them using their Millennium items to engage in a shadow duel, rod versus ring, and it's very good.
Yummy. Put your rod in my ring, Merrick. No.
It won't fit. You see these pointy things? They're for killing, not for fitting.
Start clacking them together like it doesn't fit. It's not going right. Try turning it sideways. I'm gonna just hold on. No, you gotta do it the other way. I know what I'm doing. Hold on.
By the way, Merrick, you are aware that driving a motorcycle down alleyways is probably some sort of illegal?
No, it was really
That's gonna be so
Do
much
you think
anxiety.
I give a fuck, Bakura?
It was such a tight alleyway,
I'm
and then someone
evil
like
too.
walks out right in front of him. It's like, nope, too much anxiety. Can't deal with that.
I mean, I'm evil too, Merrick, but basic speed laws are... They're there for the public. You can't rule the world if you don't have a public.
I mean, shit, you're kind
it's
of
called
right.
ruling the world, not ruling the public. There's one more thing that they cut, which I'm really upset about.
Oh.
But first I need to bring up, why does he call it Yumi? The card is Umi.
I forgot it. I fucking wrote that down too. Why does he say Yumi?
We skipped ahead a lot. I have a few notes that I still need to go over for this episode because
Yeah, we
the
didn't
dub
get to talk
did
about the
some dumb
duel.
shit.
We got to that blackfish bit, and it just fucking ended the episode for us.
Yeah, that's fair, but
I love that he starts the duel and calls him landlubber, like an insult.
it's so good. I literally wrote landlubber. Hell yeah, call him out, Mako.
Oh man. I was like, was that supposed to be an insult?
Yes.
It is.
Shibuya,
If someone called me a landlubber, I'd throw hands.
What?
I want you to know that there is a Merrick Ishtar figure
Of course.
Of course there is.
that comes with a replaceable torso.
With
Oh, that's good.
Oh man. That's funny.
that's real good.
$260 fucking dollars.
Yeah,
Damn,
I
his
saw-
rod's pretty big.
I saw the fucking Kotobukiya logo and I went, yeah, that's expensive.
Oh god, it's real fucking neat looking though. There's also
Yeah.
a Jaden one.
Kotobukiya figures are very good, but they are pricey as fuck for a reason. Because the
Oh, yeah.
quality you get is very, like, high up there.
Oh, wait a minute. That's $260 plus $83 shipping. Fucking
zoinks.
hell.
Can I just bring up how much I started laughing at the card that just makes it whack-a-mole?
Yeah.
And then
was
how
really
much
good.
how abruptly I paused and had to do a double take and pause and rewind the episode slightly. Because Joey said fucking whack-a-crack?
Yeah, whack a crack.
Crack.
And I was just like, don't you mean whack-a-crock?
Nah, I got
He's
into
saying it with
Kamen
his
Rider
accent.
recently. So it's whack-a-crocodile.
No, but
He's saying it with his
also
accent.
it's a gator.
Crocodile. Yeah,
I get the
know.
whack-a-gator don't have the same kind of appeal, but Jesus fucking Christ, short kids.
Crocagator would have worked a lot better.
Listen, if you want to go and identify it, that's your prerogative. Do you know how difficult it is to tell an alligator from a crocodile at first
His
glance?
card name is Alligator Sword.
Funny flashing
Yeah, and I
Fish.
don't give a shit.
splash fish funny.
I didn't understand what Joey was doing.
Sploomsh.
He was like dancing and then pulling out a card without looking and trying to use it.
Yeah, he's entertaining the
Oh,
fans.
because he was drawing his card and then doing a twirl before he looked at the card.
Yeah, but then he's like, I can't, like, this card's not going to be helpful. And I was like, you have 4 other cards in your hand. Like, you haven't even looked at the other ones. I didn't get it.
Put it on the show.
No.
It's mostly to be funny.
I know.
Also, Parasite has a flip effect, and that's why he freaks out in the dub, but they just don't explain that.
Ah.
Because in the sub, they take the time to be like, hey, why didn't Parasite go off? That's because its flip effect needs it to be alive when you flip it over, not dead.
Oh. I was confused on that because I was like, because in the dub, it was just like, oh, it got destroyed. And I was like, what?
Yeah.
So, that's good.
Context is important for kids does not give a lot of it sometimes.
Yep.
What else? Oh yeah, there's a whole metaphor that they go on about with Mako talking about how he battles the sea and how the ocean will be pleased to fight him again, and then Joey just looks up in the sky and goes, "Oh man, my ocean is," and then it cuts to the ocean with a Yugi cut on top of it, standing like knee deep in the water, just like from behind, and it's such a good shot, and I'm upset they cut that out of the dub. Because it's a really good set of shots that they have for that whole metaphor throughout both episodes of this.
I'm out of notes.
So am I.
Episode 20.
Yeah, that one.
Hee hee, episode fun number 69.
Nice! Nice! Nice!
So Mako just cheats throughout this entire fucking duel,
Fuck do you mean?
Not really.
hiding monsters under Umi.
It's not cheat. Hey, it's not fucking having people tell you what's in your opponent's hand.
Yeah.
This is part of the game. It's part of the strategy.
Can you
which
actually
is
do this?
stupid.
This
but-
is no different than playing a card
No.
in face down defense.
But wait, no,
here's
it's
the
not
thing,
though, right? Because
Joey
you
doesn't
can't.
it's
In a regular game, you
It's
can't
not.
flip it over and then attack, right?
Yeah, flip summoning counts as a summon, but you could attack the
also-
same turn you flip summon,
okay.
theoretically.
It's also not the fucking same because Joey can't even tell what he's put on the field.
I mean, fair.
I mean, that's the
In
whole.
multiple
That's
shots,
the
he's
whole.
literally
Shura.
fucking blocking his dual disc with his arm just to be like, no, you can't see what I've put on the field.
I mean, there's nothing in the rules that says you can't do that.
That shit'll get you disqualified from a tournament.
Oh yeah, not in fucking Yu-Gi-Oh world.
Only if you get caught.
This is literally the least offensive form of quote-unquote cheating that we've seen in the last couple of episodes.
So much so that I literally would not call this shit cheating.
I would just say he's an asshole. Let me see your card.
I love that,
No. All right. Well, fuck. Damn. All right. Sure.
Joey just like having his monster fly up higher so he can't get hit, like, gives me energy of things that kids would do when they'd be like role playing together.
Yes.
They'd be like, I stab you. He's like, oh, but I phased out of that right at the last second and then teleported behind you and stabbed you. And I was like, oh my God.
Alligator sword dragon.
Nothing personnel, kid, as Alligator Sword Dragon comes in with a giant gaping baby dragon jaw to stab you in your neck.
Hey, did you
man.
guys hear the fucking scream that Mako's dad did in that fucking flashback?
I'm sorry. Do you mean the look out, Dad? Rah.
It was so fucking funny.
I literally had to write that shit down. It was so bad.
Oh, that was fucking amazing.
Also, you know that marker that he placed, quote unquote, for his dad to come back and find when he came home?
It's a grave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, he absolutely thought his dad was dead and was just like, I visited his grave every day. And then I received a mysterious letter and they were just like, I made a marker for my papa for him to find his way home from sea.
Okay, but here's my question for you. Was the grave censored in the English dub outside
Yes.
of being called a marker?
Yes.
Okay, and what do you think it was beforehand?
Cross.
Okay. Any
Easy
other
peasy.
guesses?
I mean, that's the only thing I could think of.
Okay, interesting. You're wrong. It's still a fucking stick of wood.
Damn.
Yeah. That. Yeah.
My note on that was, oh God, his father didn't die at sea. His son turned him into a card.
Son,
I
the
play
ocean
my
has
dad.
trapped me into a dueling card.
I play my dad in attack position.
You what?
My other note is his father just bailed on him because he just wakes up after the ocean and because he's like the rescue boat was gone and I was like, dude, your dad just left you. He
Mako-
just like bailed.
Mako
just-
winds up in regular show. You who else is a trading card? You're dead.
And then he just
Can
goes,
we just for a
how
moment?
did you know?
Can we just for a moment appreciate the fucking noises that, oh God, what's it called again? The fucking fisherman. It's such a
Legendary
fucking
Legendary
fisherman?
fisherman?
legendary fisherman. Yeah, that shows how much I care about that card.
Hey, they made 2 more of him.
I know.
They're good.
Just appreciate the
know.
noises that monster makes with the fucking.
Humanoid monsters always make the best fucking noises in Yu-Gi-Oh!
It's so fucking
So
dumb. I
bad
love
in
it.
the dub. One more thing about Mako's dad before we just end to that point. So in the dub, he's just like, wow. I just went, wow, what a shitty dad sending his kid a card with no return address to find him at. Yeah, that's because in the sub, it was meant to be a thing where like the dad was like, if I die, a friend of mine will send you this card. And then his friend just hadn't heard about that for a few months or something.
Got him.
Just forgot.
It's all fucked up.
It's like, ah,
Listen,
it's just a-
son,
it's just
if
a
I
playing card.
die, I'll send you a trading card. Dad, I'd rather you just not die.
Please don't trade it. The kid is like, ah man, I don't want this.
This is not a trading card. This is a card. You will not trade it. Promise me.
How much money for this disgusting thing?
I want fish.
I love
Pay
Joey's
me
like,
in fish.
Joey's like, he looks like you, but older and creepier. And I was like, fuck, dude, what a burn.
I fucking laughed.
Fuck
I love
up.
that he's like, he summoned all this water and then summons a flying whale.
Fortress Rail's so fucking good.
Fortress Whale's so fucking funny.
They remade that.
Good.
Now we got Citadel Whale, which is much better.
That sounds raw.
Yeah, it doesn't take much to be better than a ritual monster with no effect.
Yeah. You know, it has an actual effect.
It's a.
It has a quick effect.
Is it a narwhal? Or they just like shove a horn on it?
Pretty much. It's got a horn, it's got a fortress on it.
It's all sweaty.
It's a whale. It's in the water.
It's underwater. It's underwater and it's sweating.
Is that I don't think that's sweat, Bio. That's not sweat. He's got scratches on him.
Oh,
Splashes.
oh my god. Yeah, I got a better version. I can see it better.
Oh, that's
Sorry,
really
Will.
fucking
Guys, I'm
funny.
going back on my training arc. I gotta train my eyes.
Oh man.
Okay, just stepping back a few steps, can we talk about how Alligator Sword Dragon's mouth looks like a fucking carnival ride and that it's so fake?
Yes.
And so, what did they do to him? What did they do to Baby Dragon?
They shoved a rod through him.
Joseph, get this fucking alligator off my back. I dislike this very much.
Shora, can I read you
I
an
was promised
exact
nuggies.
note I wrote on that note? Joseph,
Yes.
why have you placed this gator on my back? His lanky thighs are an annoyance.
That's fucking good.
So bad, but so good.
Joseph, remove him at once, or I shall do it myself. I have heard that alligator tastes like chicken.
I wrote down a note that was like, imagine if Joey summoned a monster and attacked one of the shadows in the water, and it was the whale, and he just straight up summons a monster and stabs it, and the whale just dies. I was like, that'd be fucked. I'm gonna attack your
The
monster.
baby dragon is.
That would be a third
shit.
joke that ends poorly, or aged poorly, rather.
I
But
attacked that shadow underwater.
baby dragon is just
alligator
like-
sword dragon just fucking dive bombs at the water. The whale just pops up and eats it.
That kid that was excited for the duels, like, yeah, I love war.
Oh no.
Moving on.
please no. Oh god.
I love that the fish boy, Mako, is that his name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like loses the card, and it's just like, oh, all my courage is gone. I could only win if I had that card in play.
No,
What?
my shitty 1850 attack point monster. I can never win
He
the
like
duel
still
now.
has his. He still has his whale. It's huge. It has so many attack points. He's like, oh no, what'll I do? And I'm like, what?
Yeah, I was like, oh god, are we really going on with this bravery
The
shit? And then I
metaphor
went,
is that he's losing his dad again.
I was like-
Hello.
yeah, I was like, we get it, bro. It's your
Boo.
fucking dad. You're as bad as everyone else.
Or how like they were like, oh, how is he gonna find the fisherman?
This is
And there's like two shadows under it, and then one of them just jumps out, and it's like, oh, that's the whale. Okay, I know which one the other one is. And it's like, why did you set all that up?
That is really funny.
What's the point
and
of
really
that?
I
stupid.
love just. It's like how every Joey duel ends up being your sister, Joey, except that every 5 seconds Mako goes, you know, that whale reminds me of my father.
Finally, Joey's found his equal.
Now kiss.
Was the whale card censored?
No. I
No,
don't think so.
actually.
No,
It's still
Okay.
just lasers.
There was some weird like tearing, when I was watching it back.
Yeah, the episodes just have weird tearing.
All the fucking censoring in these episodes are just the blur effects when monsters get fucking harpooned.
Oh yeah, no, because they get straight up
Really?
harpooned in the sub.
I
Like
didn't know that.
alligator sword dragon harpoon through the neck.
Ooh,
It's
it
got him.
nuts.
Fucked up.
Yeah.
I like when Panther Warrior attacked the Fortress Whale without a tribute. And then I was like, is this supposed to be a counter attack because it attacked him, but it's Joey attacking it? But what's happening?
I think it's meant to be a counterattack because he pops kunai with chain.
I guess. I was just like, bro, what the fuck's going
Or
on?
like how he stabs it and then uses his trap card or his magic
Yeah.
Yeah.
card. It's just like,
Sometimes
what?
the order of operations in the anime is wrong for the sake of drama.
Yeah, and then I was like, all right, good. This duel's fucking over. We can move. It's still going.
Yeah, for real. Like this duel ends so early into the episode and then immediately just cuts back to the fucking gay drama, and I'm like,
Good. Yes. This is exactly what I signed the fuck up for.
And then it ends, and it's like, boyfriend's time is over now. Now it's whale time.
No. I like
Oh,
my
I love
catty
that after
evil
they do like the little
gaze.
handshake with each other, like the whale jumps behind them.
It's so good.
Yeah.
This show's so stupid sometimes, but it is so nice.
Hey,
Like
And What are we gonna say, Shibuya?
Because I was just gonna say, there's a couple scenes that are really good in the dub and the sub. Like, they have their strengths. Like, in the dub, any last words? Yes, 6. And I just wrote raw, 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 raw.
Oh, I was gonna do some kind of bit with that where I said the wrong number, or like wrong number of words in my opening,
Yes,
and then I was like,
3.
nah, I gotta go with training arc.
I'm going to win. And then Joey just counts his fingers. Thank you.
wait a minute,
You got that
that's-
wrong,
No, that
buddy.
sounds right.
Eh, you know
Yeah,
what,
Jared would be like, yep,
that's
sounds right to me.
fucking- Yeah, that sounds right.
Hey, imagine watching your father get owned by a fucking furry
Twice.
Damn.
What?
twice.
Oh, Panther Warrior.
Yeah. Fucking god.
I must have blocked that out.
And then,
I don't remember that.
Yeah, when he sliced the legendary fisherman with the panther warrior, it's like, damn, that furry just killed that man.
yeah. This man went to FurCon and took immediate soul damage.
Why did they never fucking expand on Panther Warrior as like an archetype? Because that's a fucking cool ass card.
It's a cool card. Fuck it. No one cares about panther warrior. Look at him. Need a sacrifice for him? Fuck that. Retool
only
him?
4
What do you mean?
stars, too.
Not retooling shit. We'll retool fucking Thousand Dragon. Fuck's a panther warrior.
Yeah, this card cannot declare an attack unless you tribute one monster.
Yeah,
that
that's
sucks.
why Joey runs Scapegoat with it.
Yeah.
It's a convenient way around it.
He's like, don't worry, Mako. I'll treat your card with respect. He then threw it in the garbage later because it doesn't work with his deck.
He then put it in the ocean where it fucking belonged.
Now let's see, how the fuck am I gonna... goddamn, how the fuck am I gonna work
let's-
this into my goddamn deck?
Yeah, that
Shut-
Fortress Whale's not going in his deck.
He's like, I just own these.
Of course it's not. He doesn't even have the fucking ritual card for it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I love the episode ending on Kaiba and Yugi just walking and Merrick in the background laughing. I'm like, Merrick, shut the fuck up. They're trying to walk.
Anytime there's a great big Merrick in the sky, I start clapping because it's so dumb and so good.
He's always watching. Always waiting. You'll never escape him.
It is I, Namu.
Alright, episode 70.
Joey, just because it's a fucking Nokia phone doesn't mean Taya wants to risk it breaking. Fucking Christ.
For real.
Brett, no, like literally, I don't know if it's this episode or the next one where they like throw the phone down and try to like smash it, and he just like stepped on it. I was like, oh yeah, that's a strong phone.
Yeah.
My first
It didn't even break.
Yeah, that's a bright pink Nokia, baby. Welcome to 2001, 2?
My
It's
first,
so fucking good.
my first note for the episode is Serenity, I got great news. You made it to the Battle City Finals. Yeah, that's right. How'd you know? When I lost my sight, I gained the power to see the future, Joey. Really?
Oh, holy
Really?
shit.
No. No, not really.
That's my first note is Joey. Joey's like, wait, how did you know? You're blind.
Well, not for much longer, slut.
Yeah, she's like, don't worry, the doctor said I could get my bandages off tonight, and the first thing I'm gonna see is my brother dueling. And I went, that's some good setup for some very sad and awful stuff.
And then,
Smile.
and then they
I can't wait to see you duel, Joey. Nothing bad will ever happen.
Okay, y'all are jumping the gun a little bit because I need to talk about the line that made me cringe so fucking hard.
Was it Taya's?
No, after Tristan like noogies him and then goes to the station to go pick up Serenity, Joey
I'm sorry,
says,
who? I'm sorry, do you mean Simpson Taylor over here?
yes. So after he goes to the station and is like off screen fully, Joey just goes, "Ah, well, Tristan is like family," and I went, "No, no, 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 no."
You know what my dad used to say? Keep it in the family.
I wrote that exact one down. Kind of like that annoying cousin that's always bugging you.
Yeah, no, it's bad.
That's fucked. Taya apparently said something that made me go, Taya, oh, that's right. She called him a spaz. And I was like, Taya,
Yeah,
you
she
can't
did.
just say that.
She did say that word, and I was like, things that have not aged well in the dub. Also,
I completely
this.
blocked that the fuck out because I immediately just went into, yes, my favorite character of this season.
Who is it?
Namu.
Namu.
The entirely new character, Namu.
I love Namu. He's such a good character.
I was like, he doesn't look sus at all.
He has an amazing
He didn't even
character
try
arc.
to hide.
I love Namu. He's great.
They both walk up. I'm like, uh-oh, it's boyfriend. Every time they pop up, I'm just like, it's boyfriend's time.
I love how
Boyfriend's
Battle
time.
City. I love how Battle City is just the story of Namu, this up and coming new duelist learning how to duel properly and be a good friend and a new permanent cast member.
Yes, it's important.
I love that it's just like, he's like, I don't know how to play. And Joey's like, I'll give you some tips. And he walks away. He's like, no, you won't. It's just like, it literally like has no meaning because Joey has no idea who he is. So it just looks like he's
I love that fucking
just like being dumb on purpose.
so
Kaiba
funny.
and Yugi walked right by them.
I love that shit
And I
so
was
much.
like, this whole scene is gonna make me shit my whole ass out.
It's so good, dude.
Like,
It's
Merrick
so
sounds
good.
like a decent person when he's not fucking screaming all of the time.
I mean, that
Help!
is
A gay
fair.
has fallen and cannot get up.
Oh no!
He's like, hey there,
Bakura
everybody.
needs a
My name is
hospital.
Namu. It's so great to meet you all. I hope we can be great friends. You pathetic fools! You do not know who I truly am. The beast that I keep contained inside of me.
What the fuck?
They're just like,
What the fuck are you
what?
talking about? Oh, sorry. I have a nervous tick. You fucking
They're just like-
idiots!
It's just like, achoo, excuse me.
Yeah, it's like launch from Dragon Ball.
It's just like a very long,
Anyway,
very long sneeze.
so this is your friend, right, Bakura from school, apparently.
I've never
no,
heard of
Bakura!
a school.
Oh no, Bakura! You're injured? Okay, I'll take you to the hospital. I know like 70 doctors.
I've got the hookups there, young man. You'll be fine, and you'll have plenty of titty.
I'll bring Bakura's tight little ass to the hospital.
Right? No, like he's sitting there on the
Please,
bed,
no.
like beside the bed, and he's like, "Is he asleep?" And I was like, "What are you gonna do?"
Yeah, he's like, are you sleeping? Oh, it looks like it. Like Solomon.
Solomon Moto like this. Holy shit.
He does it to himself.
He's hooked up to anesthesia. The drugs were supposed to have knocked Bakura out. So in the sub, he's like, is he finally asleep? Oh, good. I was so concerned.
This
Like
fucking fool.
trying to censor it and make it kid friendly, made
Yeah,
it worse.
concerned he was gonna wake up while he was unzipping his pants.
I'm gonna ask you politely to fucking stop. Solomon Moto does not deserve the slander.
Slander. Did you see what he was doing to Taya the last couple episodes?
Yeah, that's because she has boobies and is a woman. He's not gonna do it to a boy.
Oh, well,
Well,
Shibuya,
it's
you're
been a
projecting some
70-year dry
fucking
spell so
homophobia.
far.
That's not homophobia. I respect Bakura and his evil boyfriend Merrick.
Joey, look out! There's a mook behind you with Super Saiyan 3 eyebrows.
I was about to start jumping ahead. I can't jump ahead yet, but fucking...
I'm sorry, but when they were getting attacked by the fucking rare hunters, all I could
was
do was
so
sit
great.
there and look at the dude with no eyebrows.
Smell you later, Namu. These stupid fools don't suspect a thing. Now my rare hunters will beat them up.
So my favorite thing was Kaiba just going, my system is perfect. 1 minute later, there's been a slight setback.
No, man. I love, I don't know at what point this happens in the episode, but Yugi calling Taya, and she's like, Taya, are you there? She's like, Yugi, help. And he's like, Taya, are you there? And I
That's
was
this
like,
part, yeah. They
That's so
take her
good.
phone. I was like, bro, you can't just steal someone's shit and then just slams it. I'm like, the Kaiba phone charm! No!
See, the funniest part is that Dub Taya is smart and immediately goes, Yugi, help, we're in danger. Meanwhile, Sub Taya just goes, Yugi. And then they break the phone as she's, like, just going, whatever will we do? Meanwhile, English Taya is like, help, I'm being attacked by pervs!
No, help me, God!
I love Joey off-screen owning a rare hunter.
It's so good,
Like,
dude.
you hear, like, a sound effect and Joey going, alright, come and get some yamooks, and then just falling on his ass. It's like, bro, they really
Ah,
just,
shit.
like... They could show so many things. They could show something getting sliced. They can't show someone throwing a punch. What's wrong with y'all?
Yeah, they refuse to show what is in the
Four
sub
Kids
really fucking
was
good.
wild, huh?
Of Joey just breaking out and going, hey, and then he turns around, punches the guy holding Merrick down, and it's just like, that's for beating the hell out of me.
I'm sorry, who?
And that's for my good friend Namu.
I was gonna say that's not Merrick. That's Namu.
No, I
What are
know.
you talking
I'm saying Merrick because I'm an audience member and I know things that they don't. That's dramatic irony.
That's for my good friend Namu, who is an original character, completely new to the series.
Do not steal.
He will be a fan favorite forever, and he will be learning from Joey Wheeler, the master duelist.
Hey, imagine if the nurse taking care of Serenity had no idea what duel monsters in Battle City were at all. She's like, my brother's participating in Battle Cities. She's like, oh, that's great,
Is that like Fight Club?
sweetie. She said, I'm so glad to hear that. And my brother, he said he'd show me his duels. Oh, that's great, Serenity. Yeah, do you want your medicine?
Oh, God.
He said his favorite card is Alligator Sword Dragon.
Sure.
Really? Okay.
Really? That's great. What the fuck is she talking? Fuck. They don't pay me enough for this.
Okay. I normally don't do this, but I really want to include a bit in this episode. So I'm going to have to record a little bit of episode 70 because this stubby little fuck should not be agile enough to do this kind of Mario fucking platforming. I want to edit Mario sounds on this fucking clip. Holy shit.
Yo, it's just like, how we moving
God,
like that?
right?
We're moving.
Here we go.
You know what's
It's impeccable.
You know what's better than that?
What?
You know what's better than his movement? Mokuba in the background.
Yes!
Shouting. He's in the middle of talking. Mokuba's like,
Malkuba is just in the back going, when I get out of here, I'm gonna beat all of you up. Yeah, you don't know what I can do as Battle City Commissioner. It's so bad, dude. It's so funny. In the sub, do you want to know what Mokuba says?
nothing.
Absolutely nothing. There's a fucking helicopter. Do you think they'd be able to hear this child screaming over the sounds of a helicopter?
That helicopter is so close to the ground.
Yeah, really.
I was like,
There's no way.
it just like comes out of an alley. It's just like, what?
Literally use your dual disc to chop the rope holding him and go, problem solved.
I'm waiting for the Kaiba to be like, he's pretty close to the ground. Throws a card, cuts the rope. They're like,
Kaiba's
wait,
like,
no, that's
should I
cheating,
throw my dual
Kaiba.
disc? If I do that, I won't be able to summon my blue eyes white dragon.
You know what'd be,
But-
you know what'd
but
be funny
Mokuba.
as fuck? That's pretty close to the ground. Yugi, give me your hand. Okay, Kaiba, but what? He throws him and then the points of his hair pierce the rope.
He just like, no, he throws him and he spins and just turns into a buzzsaw.
I'm sorry, dark energy disc.
I'm sorry, is this fucking Sonic now?
I mean, Sonic X aired on the same time block, Carl.
You're too slow, Merrick.
Oh man. Right before Mokuba gets captured, you just see him running away with that gigantic briefcase.
Yeah, like, dude,
It's
leave
like
the
half his
briefcase behind.
size.
My brother gave me this suitcase. I gotta keep it safe. I don't want him to yell at me.
Okay, I need to address the magic shadow boxes in the room
Yeah.
because I lost my fucking mind.
He's like, yeah, sure, bro. You'll fall into the shadow realm. Yeah, absolutely. It's definitely not a drop to your death when the bomb blows away the glass you're on. Absolutely. Definitely not.
I want to skip ahead to the last episode where they put that weird orange tint on shit just to imply that it's some weird magic which a parachute would not save him from, but I'm not going to do that. Instead, we're gonna keep on and then we'll laugh at it at the appropriate time. But also in
You already did it.
Japanese, do you know
You
what
already
this
fucking
duel is
did it.
called?
Drop to death.
Interesting guess. Does anyone else have guesses?
No.
Sure, you got a guess?
I don't know.
Loomis calls it the, quote, fall and die explosive tag match.
Christ.
That is a direct fucking quote.
all I knew about this was in the sub, they literally just fall to their death.
Yeah, they're just bombs that make them fall through the building to the ground where they die by going splat.
And of course, these fucking cheaters have fucking parachutes on their backs.
Of course. I mean, Kaiba's cape kind of acts as a parachute. So I think he'd be okay.
Yugi just land on his hair and be like, I'm perfectly okay. Like, completely upside down on the ground. Hair sticking
Yugi
out.
just does a roll when he hits the ground and his hair absorbs the shock of the fall.
Oh, I meant the sword, like his hair being like a sword sticking straight into the ground. And he's like, I'm fine.
That would be
Now
also
I
be
must
very
wait
good, yes.
for a hero to pull me out of the stone.
Oh, won't a brave and mighty hero who's mastered the dragons come and claim his sword? Yugi.
Yugi, what the fuck are
This
you
is-
doing?
Yugi, this
Yugi,
is
what
too
we
much.
do in private should not be public.
It's also really funny how there's people all around this building that is very clearly occupied in the first episode of this, and then by like episode 2 they're just gone.
Yeah.
Either they
just, like,
evacuated because they knew there was a bomb threat, or they just decided, no, I'm not going to watch this important Battle City duel, I'm just going to leave.
They got bored because it was 4 episodes long.
Yeah, I love fucking Yugi's like, our teamwork will absolutely trounce your were hunters. And Kaiba's like, no thanks. Teamwork is just a cheap tactic to make weak duelists stronger.
Yeah.
And then Kaiba's the one that ends up like weighing them down.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also love Kaiba.
I wrote down.
Go ahead.
I wrote down Kaiba would not be a good party member in Mario Party.
not.
Completely
He'd be an awful
unhinged.
partner.
This is the most unhinged Kaiba's ever been.
Yes.
He'd be the guy that would like forcibly just ruin everybody's chance to get a star,
Yeah.
even himself,
Yes.
100%.
and just be like, haha, I won.
Now we have to replay the entire game.
Kaiba's philosophy when playing Mario Party is, if I cannot win, then you will all lose.
No, he'd be the guy that gets up and just unplugs the console if he's
Oh
losing.
my fucking god. No, because this is N64 era. He would hit the fucking reset button.
just right at the end, Yugi like looks up and like, wait, Kaiba, why are you standing up? It's your turn. Kaiba, stop. No, Kaiba, stop. Oh, man.
But yeah, Kaiba freaking out in this duel with these clowns when he literally OTK'd them last duel is very funny. I mean, it's justified in this case, but like, before they even set any traps, he's just like, how can we possibly win? These guys have things planned. And I'm like, you literally got 3 Blue Eyes out on the field in 1 turn last turn, and then also summoned Obelisk and kicked their asses. Calm the fuck down, Seto. Good god.
Yeah, right. He still has Obelisk. I don't know why he's. Yeah, I didn't get that.
Yeah.
Kaiba's a fucking dickhead.
Correct.
I'm trying to find the lines from Kaiba in the manga where he's just literally so crazy unhinged. It's like, fuck.
I mean, yeah.
I'm gonna be completely fucking honest.
Oh, here
This
we go.
duel had me at first, but this duel quickly devolves into just nothing but no, you, no, you, no, you. By the end of it, I was just constantly going, fuck's sake. Can
This
you
duel
all
is
shut
2
the
things.
fuck
Know
up?
you and mask.
Yeah, here we go. From one at Gowerrush on Twitter.com.
Oh, yeah.
The panels of, now I understand, Yugi. I know the key element in winning a tag team match. It's how well you use your partner. It all hinges on that. You played card destruction so I could play my ultimate monster just as I expected. And Yugi's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
He's just like, this dude's unhinged. This dude's crazy.
He is.
Love it.
If we're ready to move on to episode 71, I would like to bring up maybe the best line 4Kids has ever written for this sort of shit.
Mm-hmm.
You saved my life points. Something about the delivery of "you saved my life points" and the fact that they do it multiple times kills me.
It's really fucking funny.
But yeah, most of my notes for episode 71 in particular were just, this constant back and forth is insane. I forgot how much I hate Kaiba's stubbornness in this duel. And then reprimanding Kaiba, like, even if you can't tribute monsters, you literally only need Lord of D and Flute of Summoning Dragon to do shit. Calm your ass down, gamer.
Calm your titties.
Okay, wait. Actually,
Yeah, one of my notes is just, oh my god, Kaiba's being so petty.
He is the worst.
can we just fucking take a moment? Why the fuck does no one run MST in their goddamn deck?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, Joey runs Giant
MST?
Tornado, which is a fucking start.
Yeah, no, that's good. But why the fuck
MST
does...
is Mystical Space Typhoon. It's a card that lets you target another opponent's card and just destroy it as long as it's a spell or trap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back row destruction is important.
It's a good fucking card, and you would expect Kaiba, Mr. I own every fucking duel monster in the world, to have it. And to play it.
Okay, were they using speakers to talk to
Yes.
each other?
Yes, they had mics in their masks.
Okay, I was like, what is happening? Why
Yeah, they got
are right
speakers
beside
and
each other?
they got like
they
a
have
headset in their
microphones
masks.
in like the mouth part of the mask, and then I assume they have headsets because they are hooded, so you
Okay.
can't see their ears.
I thought it was crazy because like at some points you don't hear that radio voice, and sometimes you do, and I was like, what I don't.
Yeah.
And,
It's inconsistent at best.
oh, here's my note. Yeah, saying Kaiba saying he doesn't want Yugi to drag him down while he's the dead weight.
Yeah, it's so good.
You fucking like curse transfer and magic transfer, and I'm like, yo, these cards are fucked. These should be meta.
In tag duels, maybe.
They might not be real.
It probably isn't. It's probably all anime only, but it's like
Some of the masks, I think, are
imagine
real.
like your opponent goes, I'm gonna use Mirror Force to destroy your attacking monsters, and you go curse transfer. Everything on your field's destroyed now, or just curse transfer. My monsters aren't destroyed.
Yeah, the curse transference is neat.
The magic one, I use Monster Reborn. No, you don't. I use it now.
God,
like-
yeah.
That's crazy. Especially the one from last, the magic doll. I was like, that's busted. Just don't take any negative effects at all. That's nuts.
I could use that magic doll with my fucking one day apiece bullshit. That would actually be really good if that card is real. Hehe.
It's probably just like an anime only thing.
I expect it to be anime only, because having a card that absorbs all negative card effects,
Or if it really exists, it's probably a lot shittier than it is in the show.
either a lot shittier or on the ban list. Because it's been a while.
I just love like Yugi getting progressively more and more upset with Kaiba. He's like, Kaiba.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dan Green had so much fun just reprimanding this dumb bitch.
So good. He sounds so
And
mad.
then near the end of the duel, when he's starting to get really freaked out, I just wrote, "Damn, Yugi do be shaking in his full-length patent leather boots."
His fucking Gucci, Loey.
The fucking vibrating animations are so stupid. Because it was
I despise
constant for a
Tristan.
full 10 seconds. It's so good.
Knew I should have made a left at that hot dog cart. Like, Tristan, you're so bad.
God, Tristan, why are you like this?
Tristan, stop trying to get your dick wet with my with Joey's sister.
What?
The joke is that Carl is Joey.
Taya, just like, I
Wait,
have
no,
friends
I
in
just
high
didn't hear what he said.
places.
Yeah.
I love how
people don't know what you're doing. I have friends in high places.
I love how you can tell that the Loomis and Umber duel, while it's neat for a little bit, really outstays its fucking welcome.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
by how we had so much to talk about with the Mako duel, despite it being kind of boring. But then Loomis and Umbra show up, and we are going with significant amounts of dead air.
It's just like, yeah, they were.
It was like, what
they were
happened? Oh,
dueling.
there were masks. There's a lot of
Kaiba was a
masks.
bitch.
Kaiba being totally unhinged.
The best thing that came from the Loomis and Umbra duel was my constant joke about Beta male, the magnet warrior. Alpha male, the magnet warrior. Gamma, there is no joke.
You know, I just I put down the awesome and beta male in attack mode, and then didn't bother doing the others.
I'm surprised I did not think to write that down. Then again, I was just like rolling my eyes at every Kaiba thing, except for in all caps, Monster Reborn, that blue eyes, baby, let's fucking go!
Kaiba really is just a dick in this entire duel, and honestly, fucking honestly, Yugi should just let him loose.
Yeah, really.
Well, no, because
Kaiba's like, oh no, Yugi'd have to take them both on by himself, but he could fucking do it.
Yeah, for
Kaiba's
real.
just like, I'll do it by myself. And it's like, Kaiba, you won't do it yourself. You literally almost fucking lost right away, you dog shit, piece of shit moron.
Speaking of, watching Karibo die again still hurts. Rest in peace, you
Hurts so
sweet
bad.
little
It's
Like,
furball.
no, Karibo.
The multiply
That fucking
combo is so good, but they took it away from me. They took my boy.
Oh, I wanted to
That's
talk
the
about
first
how
time that strats failed.
I wanted to talk about how Taya and Mokuba are both trapped in the cult classic 1997 movie Cube.
Stop that. You fucking stop
That's
that.
a good movie.
Good fucking movie.
It's getting a
You guys watch
remake.
Cube? You guys gonna watch
Haven't.
Cube?
I
We should watch-
I
we
should watch
might watch the new one, depending on how bad it is, but
Yeah, we gotta go see that.
I think it's free on YouTube.
the
Cube?
old one. But it's getting a remake.
Yeah,
Is it free on YouTube?
I think so.
God.
Because I swear someone talked about it and then it showed up in my recommendations.
Free with
on
ads.
YouTube.
Holy shit.
Huh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch. Fuck this podcast. I'm gonna watch Cube.
Carl, we're almost done with the
What?
podcast, and then you
Okay.
can go watch Cube.
Okay, so I searched for Cube, right? And this is what popped up.
And they're like with ads, as if I don't run ad blocker. You idiots.
What?
You fools.
What is this?
You
God.
absolute buffoons.
Don't
What
worry
the
about it.
fuck
I don't
is
know what that-
this?
I don't know what any of that is.
I don't know what
That's
that
scary.
means.
I guess
like it.
it's a...
There's 247.
What the fuck?
I'm just gonna forget that exists because
I'm
I don't
gonna
really give a shit.
I'm gonna assume that Cube is like also a
Probably a fashion
shitty
line.
TikTok or something. Oh, it could be
Yeah.
that too, I guess.
Cube.
Yeah.
No, it's weird. It's a channel called Best Cube. It's, well, anyways. One of my notes about this episode was with Tristan, where he's just like, of course you'll be able to see. The doctor said so. And I was like, okay, Tristan. That sounds good. Let's just trust the doctor.
I mean, in fairness, he is a medical professional, which is far more than Tristan will ever do.
I love that if Yugi had used card destruction
Damn.
after Kaiba went, you can totally just get rid of my hand, they could have stopped them from summoning Masked Beast.
Yeah.
And I'm like, Yugi, why didn't you just use card destruction to prevent this?
Because we needed to see Masked Beast. Also, fun time once again for what is the censorship? What is the name of Masked Beast in Japanese?
Oh god. It's gonna be something fucking awful,
Is it?
I feel.
Masked Beast.
I
I don't
don't
know.
Masked
Is it
Beast
like
Descartes.
masochistic monster?
Interesting guess. Bio, you got anything?
No.
I don't fucking know. The torture beast Descartes.
No, Discardius is another one later on your. Although I can
Oh.
understand why they would blur together.
They're
Masked
both
Beast
fucking masked beasts.
in Japanese in the sub is called Masked Hellraiser.
That's fucking good.
It is pretty good.
Wow. That's
Masked Demon Beast, Masked Hellraiser. That's fucking good.
Yeah.
that sure is a fucking name.
It's not the worst they could do. And honestly, Masked Beast isn't bad censorship either. They could have done far worse.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take that as the cue to move on to episode 72, part 3 of the 4-part no.
I first noticed Kaiba cannot accept he is being held by Yuki. He can't cope.
My first note is blue eyes, more like blue rised.
Yeah,
Got
my
it.
first note is Kaiba Yugi is not trying to take all the glory, and he is not trying to do anything rude to you. All he is trying to do is to get you to be less of a dumb, selfish bitch.
Yeah, Yugi, I helped him by activating my card's ability, Kaiba. How dare you try to take all the credit?
He hits Yugi with the fucking sounds like a you problem. It's like, Kaiba, my man. Is this some
Kaiba
sort
would
of
be the
trick?
person to like unironically be like, no, you, and
God.
think he's being a badass.
Yeah.
He's like, is this some sort of trick? And it's like, bro, he's fucking telling you because he doesn't want you to lose.
Literally, if you know you'd this man, he would shoot you with a gun that he has in his trench coat and did not use on these rare hunters.
I know,
No,
I did indeed write down
you.
Yo-based alpha male. I don't get why they didn't just run a Harpy's Feather Duster, wipe out their cards. Easy peasy. Imagine Kaiba just, I now use Harpy's Feather Duster.
Where the fuck did you get that, Kaiba?
Nowhere.
Internet.
Mai had like 20 of them. She sold one to me for $100, and you know, I'm not one to turn down such a good deal.
Listen, when a man offers a woman a very large amount of money, all right, enough? Stop. Yugi, I'm just saying, stop.
My next note after just the Kaiba being a dumb selfish bitch is Taya, there's no reason you should be left behind here willingly. What the fuck are you doing, you dumb idiot?
I swear to God, I thought that they called Mokuba a little twat, and I was like, whoa! Holy shit! I'm
God.
pretty sure they said twerp, but I swear to God, I heard him go, stop that little twat! I was like, whoa!
Yeah, they said twerp.
Yeah. I like the mask claps itself on the blue eyes white titty.
I did not even see that.
You didn't
Oh,
see
you-
the mask just slapping itself on the titty?
Yeah, the mask of
blue eyes?
weakness straps itself to blue eyes like a bra. It's very funny.
Really?
Cupping
Yeah.
it gently, yeah.
How did you know that the titty was the blue eye's weakness? Oh no.
That's so good.
This is just my size.
Wait,
You're
is that
ugly
why
though,
it's
isn't
it was like always like crying or something?
I'm just picturing
Probably.
blue eyes with a fucking British accent, like, it's quite my size, but it's a bit ugly, isn't it? Could have gone for something a little springier, something a little better.
I mean, it is called Blue Eyes White Dragon, so making it British is not wrong.
It was like freaky. Whatever like monster they summoned that was like just screaming the entire time.
Oh, fuck.
Oh,
You know what I'm
Descartes?
talking about? I don't know what it was.
Nah.
It was really annoying.
I mean, that's fair.
They had a
Because
lot
it
of
kept like
monsters
moving its head around and it sounded like it was being muffled and I was like, this looks really uncomfortable.
That's
Yeah,
fair.
that's what hell monsters are supposed to do.
Yeah. I also appreciate Kaiba, instead of trying to solidify his own teamwork with his teammate, ruining the teamwork of the other fucking team, because that not only is that in character, but it's the first helpful thing Kaiba has done all duel.
Fucking mind games. I love this dumb son of a bitch is like, you fucked me up, and it's like, no, dude, it's fucking Yugi. What do you mean? You had a good Yugi strat that Yugi fucked with.
Bitch played Kingdom Hearts 2 and went, Loomis, are you sure you can trust Umbra?
He's like, are you sure you can trust your friend? Do you think that he would have protected you with that mask if I had attacked you? You're right, he wouldn't have. Yeah, bro, sure, dude.
Oh god, he's right. Loomis and... Or am I I can't keep track.
I don't remember.
Which one am I again?
What's my name again?
I think Loomis is the short, stubby one, and Umbra is the tall, skinny one.
Yes.
Who cares?
Yeah, I
We're
really
never
don't
going
care
to
considering...
show up again after this fucking
Considering they
episode.
censored the Mask of Light and the Mask of Darkness that they were originally called in Japanese, yeah, I don't give a fuck. Literally, why can't you just have a Mask of Darkness? What is the problem with that for kids?
I like that Kaiba's just like, you can't rely on your partner to do anything with you. Like, you can't do anything with a fucking partner. And I'm like, tell that to me and ours with our double train deck.
Of course you
That
two
was
run a double fucking train
That
deck,
was
you.
disgusting.
The heathen and the cat, of course.
Disgusting.
I am disgusted at the mere thought of this.
Oh, it was great.
And getting back to Tristan just briefly,
Tristan needs to back the fuck up.
I laughed
Stuck in the friend
so
zone.
hard at the friend zone thing. I did not think it was coming, but hey, we made it. Tristan got owned by Serenity hard, and I laughed.
I'm gonna snap his neck if he doesn't get away from her.
You
Kill.
okay?
Kill. Kill.
Getting away from them, we
Kill.
move on
Imagine
to...
if he took Kaiba's hand and he got Obelisk instead of driving a wedge further between himself and his teammate.
Yeah, imagine that. But instead we get him using the Chooser, which I'm like, just call it a fucking spinner. That's what it is, you dumb bitch. You're literally just using a spinner to pick a card, any card.
I was so checked out by this point.
That's fair.
Not gonna lie.
I feel like Shorin checked out.
Yeah, my notes are very sparse here.
On this fucking
How you doing,
episode,
sir?
I absolutely checked the fuck out. Like, the Loomis and Umber duel is just... It's tedious.
Like, I literally have one note for the last episode, and it's not even about the duel.
Oh no, let me show you something, okay? So, the Loomis and Umber duel starts at episode 21, right? Because it's a 4-parter.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Episode 21, I had notes. Let me show you the fucking...
Oh no.
The fucking degeneration of my note-taking for these episodes, which is directly tied to how interested I was at the time.
Oh, good stuff.
Like, episode 21, I have a few notes. I found some funny things there. Episode 22, a couple of funny bits. 23, 24,
Yeah.
collective 3 notes,
Oh,
which
That's-
are literally just my fucking intro quote with getting some
It's a
bitches
good fucking
Valkyrie on your
quote.
dick.
It's a
look,
good
most
fucking
of my
quote.
most of my fucking notes are just me marking out about something. Like, this is the dopest. This thing is raw. That's fucking cool.
Yeah.
It's fucking incredible.
Yugi saying to Kaiba, anger will only cloud your judgment, and he goes, fuck you, I'm gonna rip out their jugulars.
Yeah.
Also, I don't think diffusion would have worked on Magna, but, you know, go off.
Yeah, it's literally not a fusion monster. That's just an effect of the 3 individuals. But sure, go off, I guess. We didn't really know how this worked yet.
How did Obelisk get to 4,850 attack?
Since we're moving on to episode 73, I think he tributed enemy
I
monsters.
think it gains attack by sacrificing the monsters, yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I think that's the actual card effect.
Oh yeah,
But
this is the
hey.
episode where everyone's nose got super big and weirdly, like, slightly off model, and it was jarring for me.
But hey, moving on, because I think we're actually done with the Loomis number duel, because about the time Obelisk showed up was the time that fucking duel finally ended.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Obelisk shows up and then punches one of them.
Joey gets mind controlled.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
And it's just like, Joey, stop joking around. Oh wait, maybe you're not joking.
Hello, I am Merrick Ishtar. I'm going to control your mind.
Oh no, I didn't know Merrick Ishtar was so huge. Holy shit. I'm scared.
I don't know why these fools thought they could go against Master Merrick.
Hello, my name is
Did
Merrick. I'm
Mokuba
going to be your
also
body
get-
pilot today.
Did Mokuba get like possessed too?
No, Mokuba got
Mokuba
out
escaped.
before that.
No, he
Mokuba
just
fucking
magically escaped.
No,
Fucking-
he climbed up the boxes with Taya.
Oh yeah, I
Listen,
fucked up.
Mokuba
That's
has
fair.
been kidnapped so many fucking times. He's used to this.
Mokuba's
Yeah,
an
he's just
expert
like,
at staying
I'm
calm
gonna
and
know.
finding escape routes.
Mokuba's that kid. Like, Mokuba is this kid who has been kidnapped so many fucking times that he has basically just been like, "Hey Seto, I learned a new trick."
Oh, that's cool, Mokuba. What did you learn?
And he just fucking pops his fucking like shoulder out of its socket to get out of a pair of handcuffs.
You don't have to
God.
pop your shoulder; it's your thumb.
Doesn't
Got him.
matter. I learned how to fucking pop any bone out of its socket just to
Mokuba,
get
you're
out of
going to
whatever
break
they
bones to get out of captivity. I need you to learn the right ones, motherfucker. I don't need to pay for a bigger hospital bill.
I learned how to pop him out. I don't know how to pop him back in.
Oh,
Don't worry, Seto. I also learned how to pop them back in.
And he just fucking slams his shoulder into a wall.
Oh my god!
Oh wait, that didn't work. Call a hospital.
My grandpa did that.
Oh no.
My grandpa got in a fight with my grandpa drives buses for a school district,
Oh.
and he got in a fight with another bus driver once, and he like got knocked onto the ground and dislocated his shoulder, like popped it out of the socket. And my mom was like, "All right, we gotta get you to the hospital," and he was like, "Nope," and just popped it back in. And he's like, "Now I'm all better." And she was like, "Why would you do that?
God.
You just fucked it up worse." And he's like, "Nope, right as rain."
Jesus Christ.
Your arm is pointed backwards. Nope, that's how it looks. I feel like I was like watching maybe it was Resident Evil or some game where
Was
they,
it
like,
grabbed
popped
by
his-
the ghoulies?
No,
that looked like a nightmare.
it was a nightmare.
No, I was surprised that they didn't. I think Carl tweeted this out. Where it was like the first time where he woke up and they weren't streaming still.
Yeah.
And I was like, mood.
Yeah, no, they ended around like fucking 5 a.m. last night.
Five, like 20.
I don't know how they do
Because that was
that.
about when I went to bed.
Like
We all know
they
how they
ended
do
grabbed
that.
by the ghoulies around 5, and then they went to play fucking Marvel vs.
Practicing
Capcom.
caffeine. Yes, because that's how you cleanse your brain from the shit show that is grabbed by the ghoulies.
Oh my god, that game is fucking aside here. We're gonna talk about Grabbed by the fucking Ghoulies for a second on
No.
our Yu-Gi-Oh podcast. That game.
I mean, Taya, Joey, and Mokuba were all grabbed by some fucking ghoulies, so it's kind of relevant. Anyway, go
Wow.
on. They're literally the ghouls. The rare hunters are the ghouls in Japanese, Carl.
Oh
what
my
more do I have to
god,
explain?
you're right. Fuck, that's really
Yeah.
fucking funny.
Anyway, it's not a tangent. It's relevant. Go on.
Hey, Taya got Gabba grabbed by the Gabba Ghoulies.
Please stop. Oh no.
That game is the fucking worst game I've ever played in my entire lifespan. Because fucking... I played that game when I was a kid, and I don't think I got past Chapter 1. Because that game is the most repetitive, uninteresting, boring piece of shit I have ever had the unfortunate circumstance of having to deal with.
Correct.
I can only hope that the child me rented it from fucking Blockbuster and didn't buy it. Because if I bought that game as a child, I have to go apologize to my fucking parents. So, what was everyone's favorite card and their favorite play?
We didn't even
No,
finish our
we-
notes for the episode.
Shora, I'm surprised you didn't write notes about the fucking dumb orange tint they put on shit to imply Shadow Realm antics, even though A, the Shadow Realm is purple or black. B, that's not how that works. C, a parachute wouldn't save him from the Shadow Realm even if he was falling there. And
Bitch,
D,
you
what
saw
happens
my
to him after the
fucking
episode? Now I'm
notes.
curious.
You saw my fucking notes. I told you where my
Yeah,
interest
but
fucking
you don't remember
died.
the fact that 4Kids was like, Shadow Realm, make it orange. What? Make it orange.
Yeah, no, that's fucking dumb. This is
Yeah.
fucking dumb, but a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Is fucking dumb. I'm waiting for us to get to the shit that's really easy to talk about, like the fucking arc coming up right after this.
Well, no. Well, A, because that's not dumb, that's Kino, and B, because Shora,
you
you're
don't
also
know what I'm
forgetting the
talking-
censorship that comes immediately after the orange falling into the Shadow Realm with a parachute, which
I was-
is... Go ahead, Carl.
Which is what?
Jefferson Station. Arriving at Jefferson Station.
Oh, I was gonna say that I was hoping that Kaiba would chuck Umbra or Luma like a football into the hole.
That would be funny as fuck.
That'd be fucking amazing.
Also, Dan Green's fucking screaming at the end of the episode was fucking great.
Tell
Yeah.
me.
That was like true fucking fear.
Dan Green is fucking good. When he is at his best, he's fucking at his best in Yu-Gi-Oh! As a voice actor.
You know what would have been
I-
funny about the train bit with Tristan?
What?
If he fell in front of the train and died.
Oh my god.
No, it would have been funny if he got left at the station because he bought too much mac and cheese, burgers,
Some sushi.
burritos. The funniest
Serenity.
part is that those are just bento boxes, and sushi was as close as we'll ever get to them not fucking up a localization.
Hey, Serenity, you want some sushis? You want some sushis?
I don't actually.
You want some
Okay,
soy sauce for your
story.
sushis?
You would call them sushis.
I've never had sushi before, except I've had those California rolls you can buy from like Kroger,
American
and
sushi.
I gagged every time I tried to eat it. So
Yeah.
I had sushi
Yeah.
2
And-
times before, both times at friends' birthday parties, and both times I was like, "Ugh."
Hey, Bio.
No, the
right?
second
Like,
time
I-
was worse
well,
because
'cause I used
one
to
of them had
watch-
wasabi in it, and I didn't know, and it sucked.
Oh, I fucking hate wasabi.
Sucked so
Ugh.
bad.
yeah, when I was a kid, I like watched a bunch of anime and manga. So, man, I really want to eat some sushi because that's Japanese.
Sushi's
Which is just
actually
the
not
dumbest-
bad.
Some
Oh, man.
forms of sushi are not bad. I think I've had like I want to say like salmon or something. Sushi.
Oh, salmon rolls are always great.
Okay. American sushi is fucking disgusting. We used to have a sushi place at my university that was relatively okay, and this is coming from a guy who despises fish. That
I think it was
shit
just the
was
seaweed that it was rolled in.
honestly, the seaweed's not the worst part. The fucking thing that always fucked with me with the sushi that you get, because like, for some reason, Americanized sushi has this weird fucking fetish for avocado.
Ah, I fucking hate it, dude. It's
That's
so
just
bad.
everything nowadays. Just slap
Also, that was a
avocado
car
in it.
deciding to speed down the highway like 2 blocks down
Got
on a Saturday
Oh.
afternoon, so don't worry about it.
Oh, okay. I didn't know what that was. I was like, anybody else hear that?
Yeah.
Like, was
No, you're good.
that a ghost? It sounded like one of those things you hear in Phasmophobia. Just like, whoa.
I can understand that, actually.
Now you see, I've seen enough corruption hentai to know what happened to Joey and Taya. What was everyone's favorite card and favorite play?
Corruption. What does it even
You don't
mean?
want to
Don't worry
know.
about it.
You want on your training arc to be less like Carl, and it's worked. Let's leave it that way.
Listen, Bio, just go onto a private tab later and just type in corruption art and you'll figure it out.
That's okay.
God.
Just don't let mini Bio into the
I'm
room.
so glad I just have headphones on right now because my kid is just standing right beside me.
Yeah, Carl.
Oh lord. Favorite card.
Yeah, no,
Favorite,
the tiny custard machine, Carl. That's your punishment. Go.
favorite card. Favorite card would be fucking Valkyrion because
Fuck
he's gonna
you.
get some bitches Valkyrie on your dick.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Guess I gotta change my favorite fucking card. I'm just hoping no
Yeah,
one
your
picks
favorite
Valkyria.
card's beta male.
Damn, get owned.
Fuck you, Shora. Fine, my favorite card's Obelisk. Because he's
That's a
fucking
pussy
cool.
move.
Okay, wow.
I'm sorry, Shora. You took my fucking card. What do you want from me, cunt?
Bio, what's your favorite card?
Baby dragon.
No. I guess the whale with like the horn shoved into its head was pretty cool.
The whale's pretty
Fortress
damn
Whale.
good. Fortress Whale is not a bad pick.
Also, Carl, you missed a fucking perfect opportunity to fucking choose alligator sword dragon. Really?
Yeah,
You
fuck that
piece of
thing.
shit.
You'll be
Fuck
ashamed
it.
to know that no one picked Alligator Sword Dragon, because my favorite is either Karibo or the card that makes it fucking whack a crack.
Fairy Box is really good.
Fairy Box
really
is funny
fucking
as hell.
funny.
My favorite play was Soul Exchange, even if that's not what it does at all. It
Yeah.
was fucking funny.
That's fair.
I like the play where they like it was with the dragon combo where they he
Oh,
like
the one-turn
grabs
kill.
him. Yeah, and it just like
Yeah.
shoves him in front of the whale.
I can't wait
That
for
was
the
pretty good.
comments that are gonna be like, you guys barely talked about the episode. You really just skimmed over so much.
Well, we still hit almost 2 hours, so like this is the length of our usual podcast. I think we're good on content. My favorite play is sorry. We also didn't talk least favorite card play, so we need to do that after this.
Oh,
We
yeah.
just sort of skipped ahead. Card destruction to monster reborning the blue eyes is my favorite play. Because Kaiba literally was just like, I guess you could do this for me. Wink. And just because it also led to the fucking Archfiend of Guilford play, which I love a lot.
Hey, do we do Least. Oh, we do least favorite to favorite. I thought we did the opposite.
We normally
We've
do
done
least favorite
13
to favorite,
episodes
so
of
we
this.
end on a high note. But I guess we're ending on a low note now. Thanks.
Yeah, just like the Mako episode.
Wow.
My least favorite play is Mako just covering up his fucking field so that Joey can't even see if he's got a monster in attack or defense. And my least favorite card is the Legendary Fisherman because who the fuck cares?
I do.
Mako cares.
It's a good card, sure.
My least favorite play is... I don't even know. Probably something with Kaiba. Like just his whole...
Being unhinged, yeah.
Kaiba
his
being a
whole
dick.
mood. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And my
That's
least
fair.
favorite card... There's some kind of chance card Joey pulled. Maybe I'll
He
just go with
used
that one.
skull dice.
Yeah, that one.
You just really don't like gambling cards, huh?
A shame,
Fucked
Bio,
up.
that we have opposite tastes in cards, so
my
that I
least-
can make a gambling deck.
My least favorite card was almost all of those masks because they're fucking nightmares to look at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And my least favorite play was almost every single turn of Joey's in the Mako duel.
My least favorite card was Parasite, which I had to see the sub art for finally in the show for the first time, and it's just him looking at a dude getting his face eaten out, and he's like, "Oh, Parasite, god damn it!" And I'm like, "You should be horrified at this.
shit out of my fucking
This
deck.
looks
goddamn.
disgusting." And then my least favorite play is Mako drowning alligator sword so he could try to kill it. Like, come on, man, that's just rude. What the fuck?
That's funny.
He's having fun at a
Alligator can
carnival
breathe.
game.
It's fucked up.
So hey,
All right.
before we end off, I want to go ahead and I briefly brought this up at one point in our little Discord, but didn't get much of a response. Carl and I have been asked about this. I think we should give a little shout out to
No. Oh, sorry. I was going to make a bit, but then I remembered what you asked.
Yeah. This is actually a serious bit.
oh man. Oh god. Okay,
I'm so sorry.
Carl and I, good friend Patchwork, hit us up recently to ask us if we could potentially do like a call out thing for his friend Mark's charity event for Help Them Help Us. We'll have information on that in the description. But yeah, Carl, if you want to talk a little bit about this, because I think you know a little bit more than I do.
We were sent literally the same message.
I know, but still. We never got the chance to hear Patchy's sales pitch on this, but
Well, somebody's gonna have to figure out who knows more, so they can send me stuff to put in the description below, so our listeners and our viewers can look at it.
okay, well, a dear friend of Patchy's, Mark, is doing his annual Help Them Help Us Papa Bark's charity event, which runs from March 4th to April 4th, and we might get involved somehow. We, at the very least, are just shouting this out. There's a video he gave me and Carl that goes into an interview about the charity event. Go take a look at that. The link will be in the description below. And
That it will.
yeah. That more or less covers it. Might as well use what little bit of a fan base we have here for some good, right?
Yeah, supporting a good cause is important.
Also,
Helping people
We
in
had
time of need.
we had a wonderful idea recently that might give a little bit more incentive for people to subscribe to our Patreon.
It might go into effect. We'll see, because we still need to get like a better schedule for our duels in general. Speaking of which, if you are listening to this, then we just had a duel stream this past Monday. So if you missed that, the VOD will still be up on Twitch as you listen to this. And then once that VOD is gone from Twitch, it will become a patron exclusive thing for you to watch. We are doing normal monster decks only. Fusion monsters are allowed so long as their only effect condition is this monster must be summoned by using this, and this tribute. Other
So
than
no
that,
polymerization?
Hell yeah.
I mean, polymerization is not an effect monster. That's an effect.
Okay, so spells and
That's
traps are
spell card.
allowed, though.
Spells and
that's
traps are
basically-
allowed.
Okay,
We're not
cool.
using monster-only decks, just normal
As long as it's not an
monsters.
effect fusion monster. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, you guys in the comments, tell us what you think. Tell us how interested you guys would be in the potential of us doing a patrons-only Yu-Gi-Oh tournament. with potential prizes like, I don't fucking know, like commissioned artwork from me or Shibuya or something
From
like
me.
that. Yeah, Bio can.
Yeah.
I don't know if Bio draws, but Bio, you can draw a circle, right?
Each of us can put up like a small little doodle or something of the winner's choice, whether that be a redraw of card art or just an idea that you have from episodes of Millennium Mike, because Lord knows we have some bits that are kind of funny and would make for funny doodles from each of us. We can also potentially just sign them and then shoot them your way via email.
And honestly, we could also potentially do actual physical prizes if people are capable of that. Like,
Yeah.
it would be a little bit more difficult, but honestly, we could probably get like some sort of tournament where the main prize is a fucking, I don't know, a card or something, like a baby dragon card that each of us have signed.
That would be funny as hell. That would be a funny first place prize.
that'd
Second
be
place,
really
of course, would be a Time Wizard of Tomorrow.
Perfect.
No, but we'd have to get an interest check on it, and then we would like probably consult with each other to see availability for like, okay, could we each do like a little piece of artwork? Could we each like buy a pack of Yu-Gi-Oh cards and then sign the holographic inside, because those are like $2 or $3 a piece, and that might be
Pretty
a
cool.
little bit more manageable. Just simple stuff. Interest check in the comments. Interest check on Patreon if you're a patron at patreon.com/millenniummike. 2 L's.
MILLENNIUMMIC.
There we go.
KYMAOC.
We're back in the groove, baby. All right.
Yeah.
Also, while you're at it in the comments below, go ahead and just, if you have any ideas for patron-only content that would actually make you interested in becoming a patron, let us know.
I have an announcement as well that I recently did. I recently joined my friend Kevin on his podcast on his Patreon, Heart Cannon, to talk about one of my favorite manga, Soul Lane. So if you guys want to go to givekevinmoney.com and give him $1, you can hear that when it should be out by the time this episode's out.
It is a very funny URL. GiveKevinMoney.com is so powerful.
It's fucking so strong.
All right. So
I
before
wish I had the balls to do that.
it's very funny. Before
Come
we
on, guys,
end
we
off,
gotta make like one more minute, then we'll hit 150.
No, we don't. Next episode, we're watching episode 74 through 79 of the anime. That is in Yu-Gi-Oh.com for the dub. Episodes 25 through 30. 25 through 30, baby. Let's go.
Hey, Carl, you good, buddy? You looking a little...
Yo, mama.
You're looking a little, What's that eye on your forehead? That's where
What are you talking about?
That's where we fucking cut out, because we're gonna do a bit for the next episode.
Is there a bit?
Are we?
Is this a bit? Hello?
Were we gonna have Carl get possessed by
bidding?
Mare?
Are we live?
Carl's supposed to know the bit. Bye, everybody.
Thank you for listening to the Millennium Microphone. This podcast is something all four of us are very excited to be making and putting out. So if you like what you hear, make sure to follow everyone's social media to keep up to date. And if you know someone that you think would like our show, show them an episode. Send them to our Patreon at patreon.com/millenniummike. Spreading the word helps us a lot, helps us give you more content. It's a win-win. We have a lot of upcoming ideas for this show, for stuff to offer our patrons, so please keep an eye out for that. But none of that is possible without viewers like you. So thank you very much for tuning in. We'll see you next duel.